Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a tragic end to the weekend. 2 people are dead after a car crash in Franklin County. The latest on what authorities say caused the crash. President Biden announces locations for 7 regional hubs to manufacture hydrogen. Find out how this affects us here in Washington and Oregon. And it's a breakfast joint in Yakima with a sassy name, catching all the buzz on our social media. We're talking about this place and why it's special to the community.
Happy Monday, everyone. We're starting our work week off with some wet and windy weather. We'll get you ready for the seasonable conditions.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald in for Jason Valentine this morning.
Riley, it was a bit of a cloudy weekend, but we had that eclipse on Saturday. Did you manage to catch any of it?
I did get to see it. So we had this cloud coverage. We were forecasting you may or may not get to see the eclipse. I caught glimpses of it through the camera lens. So it was there if you saw it between the clouds. Yes. So very exciting. We have another cloudy day today. Let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. We can't see it yet because, well, it's just dark this morning, but we will be having some more cloudy conditions and some showers are on the way as well for a breezy Monday. Some stronger winds in our afternoon and our evening hours, but our conditions are clearing up for tomorrow just a little bit in that rain and that wind. Taking a look at our satellite right now, we're seeing this cloud coverage move across our region, but we're definitely going to be seeing some showers that are moving across our areas later on today. Temperatures right now, upper 40s, lower 50s across the region, from 43 in Ellensburg to 54 in Dayton right now. So staying pretty cool this morning. Temps are coming up a little bit to the mid to upper 60s in the Yakima area. Those showers are starting a little bit earlier on in Yakima and then heading to the Tri-Cities after that to the late morning, early afternoon hours for the Tri-Cities, mid-60s there. Walla Walla as well, mid-60s today, hopping up to the 70s even later on this afternoon, but then settling down as those showers come across our area. We'll talk more about these showers and the windy conditions later on in my full forecast, but for now I'll send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Riley. Now let's take a look at some of the stories making headlines this morning. 2 women from Kennewick died after a crash just outside of Pasco. It happened yesterday afternoon just before 2:30. Authorities say 50-year-old Angela Hart was driving west on Crestlock Road in Franklin County when she failed to stop at the stop sign and entered SR 395. A Dodge Ram pickup was going northbound on SR 395 and hit Hart's car on the driver's side. The vehicles ended up in the median. Hart died at the scene and her passenger, 18-year-old Aspen Hart, also died at the scene. The 2 people in the pickup were hurt and were taken to the hospital. Their conditions are not known at this time. A Kennewick man is facing several charges after authorities say he caused a 3-car crash near Walla Walla, then tried to run from the scene. It happened Saturday just after 7:30 in the morning on SR 12, about 3 miles west of Walla Walla. Authorities say 24-year-old Ray Valdez was driving eastbound when he tried to pass 2 other vehicles at a high rate of speed. Valdez is accused of hitting the back end of one of the cars, which caused that car to slam into the back of the car in front of it. Authorities say Valdez then ran from the scene, but deputies from the Walla Walla Sheriff's Office tracked him down and arrested him. Valdez and 4 others were hurt in that crash, and authorities say they believe drugs or alcohol played a factor. A 15-year-old Sunnyside boy is under arrest on suspicion of a drive-by shooting. Authorities say they arrested the teen after the truck he was driving matched the description of the truck involved in the shooting on October 12th. Investigators say they found a spent shell casing in the bed of the truck that matched shell casings at the scene of the shooting. Authorities say they are looking for another suspect in the case. If you have any information, call Detective Scott at the number on your screen. A Yakima County man has been arrested and accused of assault and kidnapping. 22-year-old Rahima George was booked into the Yakima County Jail on suspicion of domestic violence, assault, eluding, kidnapping, and reckless endangerment. He's accused of kidnapping a woman from a movie theater and leading police on a chase on October 13th. Authorities say the woman was found safe and George was arrested the next day. Yakima authorities are asking for your help in finding the people responsible for a fatal shooting that happened Sunday. Officers were called to the 1400 block of Roosevelt Avenue around noon yesterday for a report of a shooting. A 26-year-old man was found shot to death at the scene. Authorities say they are asking the public for anyone in the area who might have video, still photos, or witnessed what happened. If you have information, call the number on your screen. The gas leak investigation in Walla Walla continues into its second month in and around the Marcus Whitman Hotel, the Walla Walla Post Office, nearby gas stations, and a vacant building now known as 106. According to the city of Walla Walla, 7 new drill sites have been agreed upon by the staff from the Department of Ecology, Clean Harbors, and Aspect Consulting. 3 of the drill sites will be used for plume delineation, and 4 will be on Chevron property and be used for recovery. This will put new street closures into effect. Despite only parts of the hotel being open, management at the Marcus Whitman says all private events and catering are expected to go on as scheduled. Stay up to date on this at applevalleyNewsNow.com. President Biden has announced 7 regional hubs for manufacturing hydrogen fuel, including one right here in the eastern Washington and northern Oregon. Those hubs will be in Appalachia, which was historically coal country, Texas, that could eventually expand to Louisiana, oil country, 2 in the Midwest, and 1 in California, and one called the Pacific Northwest Hub, which will impact eastern Washington, Oregon, and parts of Montana. Washington officials celebrated the news.
To have approximately $1 billion to invest in a tremendously positive job-creating enterprise is always a joy. This is not just anybody's old hydrogen. This is green hydrogen. This is hydrogen we intend to produce through electrolysis, so that we do not have pollution coming off that would increase climate change gases.
The Department of Energy's announcement could also boost the clean energy research already underway at WSU's Institute for Northwest Energy Futures. University President Kirk Schultz says WSU is pleased to have been able to lend its expertise in the creation of the Pacific Northwest Hydrogen Hub proposal, adding that he's hoping to play a critical role in forming the green hydrogen economy. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
Well, there are some showers headed for our areas today, along with some stronger winds. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And it was a big weekend for Washington in sports. Who won and who lost? And that's coming up. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's the Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's the Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's the Educated Cigar. At the Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport, only at your local Ford dealer.
Honey, that was my brother. Can we bring him dinner tomorrow? He's been having a hard time since his accident.
Of course. I know it's been tough. There's so many costs that his insurance doesn't even cover.
I know. The ramp to his front door, transportation, meal preparation. What if something happens to one of us?
We should plan to sit down soon. We can look through the long-term care benefits that we're earning with WA Cares.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. I'm a local bee. I started painting houses, and here I am. So what do? We're a local painting company. We paint exterior, we do interior painting, and cabinetry as well. And we're here to take care of everybody, even the DIYers. And so why shouldn't you do this by yourself? Because of our combined 15 years of experience painting homes in the Tri-Cities area. So if you're interested in a free estimate, visit our website or call us at 509-591-8160.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Xumo Stream Box free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Xumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. It was a big weekend for college football and the NFL, but not all of the teams came out on top. The Seattle Seahawks were in Cincinnati against the Bengals, and this was a nail-biter all the way to the end of the game. The Seahawks would get the first touchdown of the game, but that would be the only time any Washington player would see that end zone. The Seahawks just couldn't stop the Bengals from scoring 2 TDs and a field goal. Kicker Jason Myers would get a couple of field goals for the Seahawks. And in the final minutes of the game, it looked like they may just squeak out a win, 4th and goal. But Geno Smith is sacked and they turn over the ball. The Bengals take it 17-13. It was a homecoming cat fight like no other. 19th ranked Washington State Cougars hosted the Arizona Wildcats Saturday. And despite the Cougars taking the early lead, it was also the last time all game they would see the end zone. This one never got close as the Wildcats dominated every play of the game. Wildcats take it 44-6. The Cougs play at number 8 Oregon this Saturday. Number 7 Washington Huskies now with a thrilling win over number 8 Oregon Ducks. And talk about being on the edge of your seat on this one. The end zone catches. Star receiver Rome Odunze snatched 2 of them by going up and over his defenders. No big deal at all, right? But it was the Husky defense that had people singing Purple Rain at the end, stopping the Ducks on their 4th down tries. And it would be the Ducks missing the game-ending field goal that kept the Huskies on top. The final score, 36-33. And it's Monday Night Football tonight on Apple Valley News Now. You can see our 4:30 newscast, and the football action starts at 5 p.m. We'll have a late newscast right after the game. Coming up, she was a sitcom icon, a fitness guru, remember the Thigh Master. But most of all, she was a talented and genuine entertainer that stood the test of time. Up next, we remember Suzanne Summers. And Riley Fitzgerald returns with a look at your First Alert forecast.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter. And oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
One good round deserves another at Zentel Creek Golf Club in Kennewick. Stay warm inside with state-of-the-art golf simulators, or book banquet space for your next family or professional event. Weekends liven up with select live music events throughout the season. Go to zentelcreek.com to find the list of live music options and make reservations for golf, dinner, drinks, and fun all year round.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's the Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's the Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's the Educated Cigar. At the Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We've got some showers on the way to start our week, some heavier winds for your Monday, but we do have those conditions clearing out by tomorrow. Let's start with this cloud coverage across our region. Taking a look at our satellite, all of this cloud coverage making its way across the area. It's going to help move these showers into our area as well, heading from the west to the east across our region. Complete light shower coverage across our entire area, kind of in a big wave out of the region by tonight, clearing up by tomorrow morning, but then by tomorrow afternoon we might see some more showers pop up around the Cascades, may pop into our areas, but less likely. Clearing up by our Wednesday and staying mostly dry and very clear for your Wednesday and into your Thursday. Looking at our wind speeds this morning, they're staying pretty low, heavier in Dayton right now. Winds are going to be picking up today, gusts up to 23 miles per hour in the Yakima area and Walla Walla, gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the Tri-Cities. So as we make our way through the day, those heavier winds are sticking around for your Monday, settling down into Tuesday and the rest of the week. Let's take a look at our temps right now, upper 40s, lower 50s around the region. From 43 in Ellensburg all the way to 54 in Dayton, otherwise staying around 50 degrees. Taking a look at our highs for today, we have mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley. In the Tri-Cities, we're seeing mid to upper 60s as well. And in the Blue Mountain region, that's where we're going to be seeing our warmest temperatures. We have mid to lower 70s today. So nice temperatures there, otherwise staying in those mid to upper 60s. Tonight we have mostly dry conditions actually once those showers make their way out of the area. 40 degrees in Ellensburg, otherwise staying in the mid to even upper 40s like in the Tri-Cities and in Walla Walla. For our 7-day forecast, we're seeing showery conditions for your Monday, drying up by your Thursday though. We see those very nice sunny conditions that are coming out. Showers stop after today for the next few days ahead. Clouds hang out for a while longer in Yakima. Sunny for Thursday, lower 70s, cooling down during the weekend back to the mid 60s by your Sunday, and that's when we might start to see some more of that condensation coming out in our region. In the Tri-Cities, we get back up to the lower 70s by midweek. The sun comes out for Thursday, but hides once again starting on Friday. Temps are dropping to the mid 60s by your Sunday. So we've got some more wet conditions drying up for your midweek and on. Showers potentially coming back Sunday, maybe even Monday as well. If we take a look in the Walla Walla area, we're getting to the lower 70s by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Clouds come out more for the weekend, and temps settle down by your Sunday. So we have showers across the region for today, higher winds, but those will be settling down for tomorrow. Have a fantastic Monday.
Actress Suzanne Somers has died. Her publicist revealed the 76-year-old died peacefully at her home on Sunday. Somers was best known for her role as the bubbly blonde roommate in the hit comedy Three's Company and was a fitness icon. Stephanie Elam looks back at her life and career.
You can run from danger, but you can't run away from your feet.
She was 1/3 of the iconic sitcom trio in Three's Company. For more than 5 decades, Suzanne Somers entertained fans in front of the camera while becoming a business mogul behind the scenes.
If you believe in yourself and you focus and you're willing to work like a dog, you can make your dreams come true.
After more than a decade stuck in bit roles, Somers landed a lead character in the 1977 sitcom Three's Company, playing naive blonde bombshell Chrissy Snow. Three's Company became a ratings bonanza and Somers a merchandising sensation. In 1979, she received a Golden Globe nomination. During the show's 5th season in 1980, Somers asked producers for equal pay, the same as her male co-stars.
I said, they're not going to get rid of Chrissy. Never think that you are not replaceable.
Her request for equal pay, she said, got her fired.
I went from being the #1 actress on television in those desired demographics to now I couldn't get an interview.
Looking to reinvent herself, Somers turned to her musical talent. In 1981, she opened a headlining show in Las Vegas, for which she won Las Vegas Female Entertainer of the Year in 1986. Her 1983 TV music special, Suzanne Somers and 10,000 GIs, earned her an Emmy nomination. She returned to network TV in the late 80s, most notably playing the mom in the 1991 family sitcom Step by Step. Later in life, she launched a talk show on Lifetime in 2012.
Welcome to The Suzanne Show.
The Suzanne Show earned her a Daytime Emmy nomination. 3 years later, she appeared as a contestant on Dancing with the Stars. Off-screen, Somers became a best-selling author while also creating a fitness, health, and anti-aging empire. In the 90s, her Thighmaster infomercials netted more than $100 million in sales. Then came a jewelry line on the Home Shopping Network, skincare, cosmetics, and fashion. In all, over 500 products branded under her name. Her books on alternative medicine earned her a following and plenty of criticism as a health guru.
And go to a qualified doctor.
Somers faced several health issues of her own: skin cancer in her 30s and breast cancer in 2000, and again in 2023. But she's best known for her vibrant legacy on screen and off.
If you just follow the flow of your life and be honest about it, you can make your life anything you want it to be.
Somers died yesterday. Her family and friends were with her. Today, she would have celebrated her 77th birthday. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a new Yakima business with a rather unusual name has all of you buzzing on social media. I'll tell you more about it coming up next.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Are you tired of your bathroom not fitting your needs? If you're frustrated with your bathroom, then there's no reason to wait any longer. At Bath Planet, we're here to help. Our team of trained professionals will take the time to learn what you'd like out of your bathroom and help you create the perfect layout. And with our lifetime warranty, we'll always be there for you. Stop by our showroom on Clearwater in Kennewick or visit us online today. Bath Planet, where experience meets excellence.
For 25 years, you have chosen Smart Law as your legal team. Times may change, but our commitment to you remains the same. We believe everyone has the right to exceptional legal representation. From all of us at Smart Law, we thank you for your trust and will continue to serve and fight for our clients and their loved ones. Smart Law, smart choice.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I met Anidas 10 years ago when he first came to Numerica. He didn't have bad credit, but he just had no credit to begin with. I took the time to really go over some options with him and figure out what steps he needed to take in order for him to build that positive credit to the point where, fast forward 10 years down the road, he's got his business account with Numerica, he's got his personal accounts with Numerica, and he's looking to buy a second home also with Numerica. That was a sense of fulfillment for me in saying, hey, I helped him get through these steps.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things fall. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back, everyone. It's not really a name we can say without startling you, so you'll just have to watch this video to get what we mean. A new breakfast restaurant has opened up in West Valley with an interesting name, Jill.
Yes, well, they serve everything egg, from tacos to burritos to brioche buns. The business, owned by a Davis High School teacher who says he's been overwhelmed by community support and is fulfilling his dream of working with kids outside the classroom. Many of his employees, high school juniors or seniors.
It's been a learning curve for them, but I'm just really thrilled that they're getting an opportunity. For most of them, this is their first job. And it's really great that they're coming out here and doing so well.
They're open every day from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. and this month, $1 from every Red Bull drink will be donated to fight cancer. Now, this is a story that was a big hit with many of you on social media, sharing your experiences with us and posting on the story.
Many of you said the food was great, but the biggest thing many of you commented on was the hiring of high school students to teach them the restaurant business and a strong work ethic. And I say my first job was in a restaurant, and it taught me a lot about the service industry, about having a first job. And so I think it's fantastic.
It is fantastic, and I love eggs.
Exactly. We were talking about best
food.
ways to cook eggs earlier. I'm an over easy egg eater.
I'm an over hard, but that's fine.
Well, let's take a live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. A dark night so far, but we'll have some showers, some clouds, and some stronger winds coming through our region. I'll tell you all about it in my first alert forecast that's coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, the traffic unit in Richland has struggled to stay afloat, but our own Riley Fitzgerald got the opportunity to ride along with the Richland Police Department as the unit gets a relaunch. And we take a look at some of your national headlines this morning. The devastation left behind in Florida after 2 tornadoes, and the latest on the House Speaker. That's all next.
In today's Tech Bites, Apple is expected to unveil its latest iPads this week. The iPad Air, Mini, and the base model will reportedly be upgraded with newer generation silicone chips. And the new iPad Mini may feature a new display controller, but no significant design changes are expected. Google Camera is no longer available in the Google Store. The app has a new name. It is now known as Pixel Camera. The change helps the company link the app to its Pixel smartphones. The latest version of the app only works on Android 14 or above. Finally, the garment that is truly for any occasion. Software maker Adobe has developed an interactive dress. It can change its design and style at the click of a button. The knee-length dress is made up of a fabric that has small scale-like screens. Researchers have also introduced the technology into handbags. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
While serving in Iraq, our vehicle was hit, and it was bad. Back home, I had to learn to live with the scars, both visible and invisible. Having someone on your side means everything.
DAV helps veterans like LaToya get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is overcoming my wounds so I can help other veterans.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
One roll of a lifetime, one sore throat. But she had enough. She took Mucinex InstaSoothe sore throat lozenges. Show your sore throat who's boss. Mucinex InstaSoothe works in seconds, lasts for hours.
Parenting is 81% repeating yourself. The other 19%, replenishing tasty snacks. Yoplait, real good, real yum, real smooth.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, we take you on a ride with the Richland Police Department as they relaunch their traffic unit, why the unit is so important to the community. Wicked weather leaves a popular tourist and snowbird destination in ruins, the widespread damage and how long it may take to clean it all up. And will the House be able to vote in a speaker this week? We take a look at the chances and what it could mean going forward in Washington, D.C.
Happy Monday, everyone. We're starting our work week off with some wet and windy weather. We'll get you ready for these seasonable conditions.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Riley Fitzgerald in for Jason Valentine this morning.
Riley, it was a bit of a mixed bag this weekend. We had some clouds and then it got kind of nicer Sunday afternoon.
It did. Beautiful conditions over the weekend. Even though we had some clouds, it was kind of nice not to be pelted with so much sun as we have been getting.
We've been missing the stifling heat, which that's okay. I'm okay with it.
Exactly. And we're definitely going to be seeing more clouds today. Let's take a live look outside right now in Richland. Jill, we've got a little bit of a rainy one today, which is exciting for a lot of us. Some showers to start off our week, along with some stronger winds that are heading into our areas this afternoon and gusts coming this evening. But we do have these conditions clearing off for tomorrow, so thank goodness it's Monday. We're starting our week off strong and then settling down. Taking a look at our satellite right now, we have all of this cloud coverage that's moving into our areas for the last hour or so. We're going to be seeing some nice showers pop in later on today. For our temperatures right now, we're seeing the mid to upper 40s, lower 50s this morning, as cool as 43 in Ellensburg, as warm as 54 in Dayton, otherwise staying around that upper 40, lower 50. Let's take a look at our daily planner. This morning, we're going to be seeing lots of clouds for the Yakima area, warming up to the upper 60s by later on today, and that shower coverage across our region. Mid-60s for the Tri-Cities, showers popping up late morning, early afternoon, and same for Walla Walla. Late morning, early afternoon for this shower coverage. Upper 60s for the Walla Walla area, settling down a little bit a little later on. We'll talk more about these showers and this wind coming up in my full forecast.
After 3 years in the Richland area, the police department's traffic unit is back in business, ready to hand out citations to reduce the community's driving-related offenses. Good morning, Northwest. Riley Fitzgerald went on a drive to take a look at what's happening on Richland roads.
The Richland Police Department had to put its traffic unit on pause during the COVID-19 pandemic to reduce contact with the public. Combined with legislation and retirements, according to the department, it then became a staffing issue to get the traffic unit operating once again.
We respond to collisions, we respond to traffic-related
complaints. We will do community outreach, trainings, that type of thing. But it is a sole function of our unit to do traffic-related items.
According to the department, since the unit's drop in 2020, speeding, collisions, and roadway fatalities have increased in the city. They say it's because Richland's traffic enforcement wasn't what it used to be.
Richland was a very proactive police department, and we had to kind of backpedal on that a little during 2020 and the time after there. And since then, we have instituted this traffic unit in order to combat that and to get back to where we used to be.
Now they're back with attention on reducing DUI, reckless driving, collisions, injuries, and deaths on the roadway. That means a push on enforcement, which leads to more tickets.
The tickets have a lasting effect on driving behavior, and unfortunately drivers are a lot more apt to remember getting one of those than a friendly warning.
We have focused on highly visible enforcement, so we've been out stopping a lot of cars, and our goal in stopping a lot of cars and writing citations is to change people's driving habits. So I have seen in just a short period of time, people's driving habits have been changed, which is our goal.
Now that the traffic unit is back in business and back on the roads, officers have noticed a decrease so far in speeding. In Richland, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
The City of Richland Police Department has a new webpage and email address to direct traffic safety concerns, complaints, and requests to. You can find that at applevalleynewsnow.com. Happening this morning, the City of Richland is set to recognize Kadlec Regional Medical Center as a heart-safe campus. This distinction means Kadlec is being recognized as going above and beyond when it comes to training on life-saving measures like CPR. At Kadlec, 90% of its non-clinical staff who work at the main campus have been trained in hands-only CPR. And this morning at 10 a.m., the ceremony will take place between the Emergency Department and Corrado Building. We'll have more on this tomorrow morning on Good Morning Northwest. Thousands of Kaiser Permanente workers in Washington have voted to approve a strike as early as November 1st if they can't reach a contract with the hospital system before then. Union officials say they want a contract proposal with pay raises and a plan to handle staffing shortages. Kaiser Permanente Washington healthcare workers are not part of the nationwide group that walked out last week over wages and staffing levels. Unions representing those workers said this morning they've reached a tentative agreement with Kaiser. Union members are expected to vote on the proposal this week. Rite Aid Pharmacy has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This move comes in the aftermath of legal battles where Rite Aid is accused of filling opioid prescriptions unlawfully. Rite Aid filed a notice to the SEC saying it wouldn't be able to file its latest quarterly financial report. Company officials say they plan to shut down some of its stores and sell off others. In your national headlines this morning, Republican Representative Jim Jordan is pushing to be the next Speaker of the House. It's been 13 days since Representative Kevin McCarthy was voted out as Speaker of the House. To become Speaker of the House, a nominee has to secure the majority of the full House, which, because of 2 vacancies, is 217 votes. That means any Republican, in this case Jordan, can only lose 4 GOP votes. The House is expected to hold a vote for House Speaker on Tuesday. Riley Fitzgerald is here now with a look at your forecast.
Good morning, everybody. We have got some showers headed for our areas today, along with some stronger winds. I'll have your extended forecast coming up.
And up next, popular hair products many of you use could have some hidden dangers. We'll explore that next.
Rock and roll's most wanted man, Stephen Pearcy, the voice of Rat, live. Stephen Pearcy. With special guest Steven Adler of Guns N' Roses. Friday, November 10th, Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster or Legends Gift Shop. Stephen Pearcy, live.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side, and confidence in your real estate journey.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
Monday night means football on Apple Valley News Now. Dallas battles the LA Chargers live from Los Angeles. The Cowboys, the Chargers, followed by a special primetime edition of Apple Valley News Now. Watch tonight starting at 5.
In 2014, Benton County voters passed an initiative to fund law and justice efforts. This allowed police departments to increase staffing, improve officer retention, reduce backlog in the justice system, fund gang prevention, fund drug court, fight sex trafficking, and improve the quality of life in our communities. Continue to keep Benton County safe. Vote to approve Proposition 1.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Time right now is 5:41. Welcome back. The FDA is asking for your opinion on banning some hair straightening products. That includes chemical relaxers and pressing products that have been linked to health risks. The proposed rule would ban products that contain formaldehyde and other formaldehyde-releasing chemicals like methylene or glycol. Scientists have long identified an increased risk of certain hormone-related cancers, including ovarian, breast, and uterine cancer. Research suggests that about 50% of products advertised to Black women contain these types of chemicals. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, about 7% are advertised to white women.
And so a lot of work is going into increasing our academic
We continue with another
rigor.
installment of our Superintendent Sit Down. Today, College Place takes the spotlight. And we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's next.
It's fall in Northeast Washington. Fly the Northwest, Apple Valley News Now, Tuesday.
Every day is different here at Ben Franklin Transit. With over 400 vehicles ranging from vans to 40-foot coaches, it takes a skilled workforce to keep our fleet running smoothly. We're looking for mechanics and equipment service workers to join the Ben Franklin Transit maintenance team. With unmatched benefits and generous paid time off, we care about our employees on and off the lot. If you're interested, please apply online at bft.org/careers and join the team that keeps the Tri-Cities moving.
The 2023 Honda CR-V is a car and driver 10 best. RAV4 and Forester are not. CR-V is also car and driver's top-ranked compact SUV. Toyota and Subaru weren't even close. That's because inside and out, the next generation Honda CR-V is bigger, bolder, and more beautiful than ever. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get CR-V with 3.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your Halloween headquarters.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95, and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Teens have drama.
One more minute.
Braces add more drama.
Oh, how does anyone do this?
Invisalign is better oral hygiene and no drama.
Get Macy's lowest prices of the season on specials now, like up to 60% off coats for all, up to 50% off boots and shoes, and 65% off Charter Club damask and more. Plus, download the app for more great deals at Macy's.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. A live look outside right now in Richland through the Columbia Point Skycam. It's still pretty dark this morning, but we're getting excited for some more sunrises. We've got showers on your way to start the week. A breezy Monday with some stronger winds that are on the way, but these conditions are clearing for your Tuesday. Clearing by tomorrow. Taking a look at our satellite, we're seeing lots of cloud coverage move across our region this morning. It's going to be bringing along some rain coming on later this morning and into the afternoon. So starting Monday later this morning, we're going to be seeing this shower activity move across like a big wave across our region, heading through all of our areas by tonight and maybe sticking around into this evening, settling overnight. Possibly tomorrow by the afternoon, we might see some more shower activity toward the northern Cascades, but they might peek into our areas, but more likely than not, we're going to be dry and clear for the rest of the week on. Very clear Wednesday, that is on the way. Let's take a look at our wind speeds right now. We're staying mostly calm around the region this morning, but as we make our way a little bit later on in the day, wind speeds are going to be picking up a little bit. We're going to be seeing gusts of up to 23 miles per hour in the Yakima area and the Walla Walla area, gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the Tri-Cities today. So we have some stronger winds that are making their way into our area later on today, sticking around into this evening and settling down overnight into a more calm Tuesday, and our wind speeds are dropping for the rest of our week. So we've got some rainier conditions today and some gusty conditions today, but other than that, settling down once we get into our Tuesday and our Wednesday. Temperatures right now mostly upper 40s, lower 50s, cool spot Ellensburg 43, warm spot Dayton 54 right now. Let's take a look at our highs for today. Mid to upper 60s in the Yakima Valley, mid to upper 60s in the Mid-Columbia, and in the Blue Mountain region, our warmest area today, we've got the lower 70s, even some mid 70s in there, so we're going to be nice and warm. For our temperatures for tonight, we're going to be seeing some mid 40s, some lower 40s. Ellensburg cool tonight, even Cle Elum in the 30s this evening, all the way up to the upper 40s in the Tri-Cities and the Walla Walla region. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, we do have that sun that's on the way. Showers stop after today for the next few days ahead. Clouds hang out for a while longer in Yakima. Sunny for Thursday, lower 70s, cooling down during the weekend back to the mid 60s by Sunday. In the Tri-Cities, we get back up to the lower 70s by midweek. The sun comes out for Thursday, but hides once again starting on Friday. Temps are dropping to the mid 60s by Sunday. And in Walla Walla, we're getting to the lower 70s for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And clouds are getting out more for the weekend, and some temps settle down by Sunday. Showers across the region today, high winds with gusts heading towards our region, specifically all across our region, Yakima, Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla. We're going to be seeing a reasonable and seasonable Monday. Have a great Monday.
Thank you, Riley. 2 Florida cities continue to clean up in the aftermath of 2 EF2 tornadoes that hit late last week. Homes and businesses in Crystal River and Clearwater were destroyed by the twin tornadoes. Trees and power lines were downed and walls and roofs were ripped from buildings. The National Weather Service says the tornadoes had wind gusts that reached 115 and 125 miles per hour so far. There are no reports of injuries, but it could take months to get everything back up and running in both towns. We are sending it over to Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald with the superintendent sit down.
Good morning, Jill. We're sitting down with superintendents asking what the most important things are to school districts and what problems education systems are facing. In this edition of the Superintendent Sit Down today, we hear from College Place Public Schools Superintendent Jim Fry. What are some of the goals for the College Place Public Schools this year for the 2023 to 2024 school year?
Well, many of them fall right into the academics and the return to getting our kids back on the path that they were on pre-pandemic. And so a lot of work is going into increasing our academic rigor. There was the COVID pandemic, and then there was just the right after the impacts, right? So a big part is pushing kids academically to be resilient, to persevere, and to achieve grade level standards. And we have a lot of kids with learning loss. So accelerating that learning, getting them the resources they need. So really that's the big one. The second is more of a shift, I think, for schools in ours is the social and emotional learning and care for our students and also for our staff. And so we are investing a lot of time and resources into curriculum, but also just activities for staff that are about building that capacity. Life is hard. Mental illness and mental health issues are I think, at an all-time high. And so how our system responds with resources and supports to really keep people well and in that place where they can be successful. So of our many goals, I think those are our top 2 that we focus on daily here in College Place Public Schools.
What are some of the challenges meeting those goals this year?
Well, I think there's a little bit of still this residual hangover from the pandemic of it really did things to sort of rewire brains of students. You think about if you had contracted COVID-19, you were required to stay home for a certain amount of days, or if you had a cold or a cough, a sore throat, those sorts of things. We are really seeing that attendance, even though we've kind of come back to this new normal, are still things that are lagging because people were taught and told, hey, if you have these things, you have to stay home. And so how do we build up like this resilience for learning that says, hey, I know you may be feeling a little under the weather, but if it's not a situation where you're sick and contagious, you need to be here. So that's one of our obstacles. The other is that we had degrees of loss for all of our students. Some of it was learning loss, right? That they fell behind where they were on progress. Some of it was actual loss of loved ones and people that they cared about that sort of had that emotional setback that caused them to not return with maybe the same motivations. And then I think just you have to remember, we were programmed to be social distanced for this duration of time. And we are wired to be connected. As human beings, we're wired to be connected. But we're more isolated than ever. We pushed kids onto electronics. We pushed them onto these devices, and we told them that they couldn't, be within 6 feet of each other.
And this is just a piece of my long conversation with Superintendent Fry. You can find the extended version on our website or on our YouTube channel, Apple Valley News Now. Tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we're staying in College Place to talk about a feature that's back at the College Place Public Schools. That's the School Resource Officer Program. We'll talk about how this impacts safety Tuesday. And next Monday on Good Morning Northwest, we're starting our week with the superintendent sit down for a conversation with the Walla Walla Public Schools Superintendent Wade Smith. Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. When we come back, we take a look at some big trending headlines and some unusual headlines too. Plus, Taylor Swift's still making big headlines of her own. We'll be right back.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams.
Look at you. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Bruno! Bruno! Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Road makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
This is Apple Valley Eats.
Hey there, it's Kara here from the Bistro. I wanted to share with you our tuna tacos and our shrimp tacos. These are our version of the fish tacos, and we're all trying to make healthier decisions with our eating. These fish tacos and shrimp tacos are delicious. The first thing we want to do is get a little oil down on the grill or butter. I'm using an olive oil, canola oil blend, and then we're going to stack our tortillas just about a minute on each side. So I am using a 26-30 size on the shrimp. And then I'm going to season them pretty generously with an Old Bay style seasoning. Now we're going to turn the shrimp. We're going to come back to our tortillas. You want to put a little bit of cabbage on the bottom. I'm going to pull them off the grill. Now we're going to add pico de gallo. And then we top with our chipotle sauce. And then we rough chop some cilantro and finish with that. They're light but filling and full of flavor. About 1.5 years ago at the Bistro, we brought in a tap cooler and have beer available on tap. Make sure when you're ordering lunch and dinner that you pair a delicious local beer that we have here on tap.
Are you gonna capture my attention?
Operation Best Friend. Good Morning Northwest, Wednesdays from Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look close to home in the Ellensburg area. Today, we're going to be seeing some showers, mid-60s to the upper 60s around that region. Let's take a look in the Yakima Valley, where we're seeing mid to upper 60s across the entire region today. We've got some showers, and we've also got some wind gusts this afternoon and into this evening, up to 23 miles per hour. In the Tri-Cities, wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon and into the evening, mid to upper 60s there as well. And in the Blue Mountain region, we're seeing all the way from 66 in Aragon to 74 in Waitsburg, otherwise staying mostly in the lower 70s around the Walla Walla area. We've also got some wind gusts there around 23 miles per hour. So we've got a gusty day and a showery day. That's a look close to home.
Well, you might say Taylor Swift has the touch of gold. Her Swifties, also known as her fans, turned out in force this weekend for the film version of her Eras Tour. David Daniels